This is sad. Hollywood is getting sadder and sadder. All these dudes, ugh, before they get divorced, that are famous, they had wives, right? Guess what? It's funny about all their first wives. Every single one of these older dudes that's famous. Guess how old their first wives were? I want to know age. Yes, none of them were actually young. They were actually around their age. Then all of a sudden they get divorced, and guess what they do? Every single older dude, like Leonardo DiCaprio, fucking Josh Duhamel, Jake Gyllenhaal, the list goes on. They all go for fucking people around my age and younger. It's kind of like they're grooming all these kids before, because at one point they all know who these people were, because they all were kids at one point, and now they're all grown as adults, and guess who they're with now? People on my age and younger. It makes me feel like most of these fucking adult superstar actors and actresses are fucking groomers, dude, and it's kind of scaring the fuck out of me about Hollywood now, because that is some scary shit. It might even happen to the younger generation too. That's in there, like around the teenagers and young. And I feel like all of them are getting groomed by all these people, dude, and it's kind of sickening to my stomach to the point where it's like, what the fuck is happening to this world that we're living in? Like, we literally picture these as love stories, but dude, how every single time an older dude or a younger person's together is always love? That's not love, guys. I'm telling you. I see why through all the bullshit. There's females and dudes are with them for the money while they're all using them for their fucking bodies. It's kind of sickening. I'm sorry, that's not love. That's more like lust. Sex, lust, and love are not the same damn thing. I'm sorry to say this to everyone out there, but sex and love are not the same damn thing. They're not. But if you think it is, then this whole world is going to hell. Because, one, that's not love. But here's the thing, these people are divorcing and breaking up with their wives that they've been with for years, that actually around their age, and they knew them personally, and also were there for each other from the beginning to the end. Well, almost to the end, but not really to the end. But yeah, they've been with them before they even got really, really popular, to say that. And then you got these motherfuckers that want my age and younger going with them after they're really rich and popular. Okay, which one's in love? Don't you just say, oh, it's the ones that are new. No, it's because those dudes and women got really fucking popular. And after they got divorced, everybody who was around my age wanted to hook up with them because of how much money they fucking got. Now, the problem is here is that I can see it. Now, a lot of people out there probably can see it too, and I know they can, but most people just don't want to wake up. They don't want to fucking wake it up. And what scares me is I know the truth. That's why people hate me. People hate me because they can't fucking fool me. Nobody on planet Earth can fucking fool me. Look, I can tell who's fake and who's real by looking at them just by one glance. Because people act a whole lot. Yes, not everyone's an actor, but a lot of people do act just to make themselves better. No, I'm not being hateful. I'm just saying Josh Duhamel, fucking Leonardo DiCaprio, Jake Gyllenhaal, and all of them are being used. Zach Braff, the list goes on. Florence Pugh and all of them get really defensive when you call them gold diggers. You want to know why? When you call these young females gold diggers, it's because they know they're fucking gold diggers, and then they block you. Trust me, these females will block you after you call them gold diggers, and then they also argue back and say, "No, we're not." Yeah, they fucking are. That's why they argue back. You want to know why? They're getting defensive. They're getting defensive. What's up, extended monkey? How you doing? They get defensive because they realize, oh shit, people are catching on to us bullshitters. Because dude, you can definitely tell all these females are definitely going for them for the money. Yes, they're rich too. But here's the thing, man. I found out most of those men are actually more richer than the females. And yes, it's proven fact because a lot of females even admitted it, saying it's not that fair, which is true. It's not fair. It should be the man and woman should be both rich, but it's only mostly the men that are rich. Yeah, the women's rich too, but they're not as rich as fucking these dudes. Like, do you really think they're as rich as Leonardo DiCaprio? No. Do you think they're really rich as Zach Braff? No. Do you think they're really rich as fucking Josh Duhamel? You know, this goes on. No. Why is that? It's because they are richer and they've been alive longer and they've been acting in the industry for so long. You know, they've been in the industry for longer than These new people. So yes, these new people are rich, but they're not as rich as them. That's why they go for. That's why everybody goes for these older dudes and women because they have more money, not for love. Okay, maybe for the old. Okay, maybe for the sex and maybe for the money. But here's the thing: they also have sex with people that's also in their own age too. Reality, they cheat on each other. It's because these famous people, these fucking actors, singers, and all that shit, they all been around the block. Let's say they all showed each other. They went from one person to the next person. If you think about it, if you asked every single one of those people, they will not admit it, but most of them probably had sex with each other. Proven fact. They probably had sex with everybody, to be honest. But they won't admit it because they don't want people knowing what kind of people they really are. So, yeah, it's called hookups for things. But anyway, I don't believe any of those people are in love with each other. I think everyone's more in, that are famous are more into like sex and money. That's all it, nothing else. Yes, they might have kids too, but that's because you get paid more if you have a kid with each other. You know, so reality, I don't know. It's confusing, but you'll understand what I mean because you've been seeing a lot of people getting divorced too. That is also famous. If they could get divorced, that might happen to all these people too. Because reality, in that industry, you can't keep a relationship in the first place because most people are not loyal and most of them cheat on each other and most of them use each other. So reality, in that fame life, nobody's loyal. Nobody's actually a good person. Like, for example, I watched this movie. It was called Unauthorized Saved by the Bell movie. This movie was based off the people who played those characters. It was based off of them, but also based off the characters that they played as. It's like reality. Mario Lopez and fucking Sack. What is his name? The person that played Sack Morris. They both were horrible people at one point. They were players. They were cheaters. They were egotistical. The egos got so big because of the acting in the movie Saved by the Bell. Well, the show Saved by the Bell. It got their fucking egos bigger. So yeah, they were fuckboys at one point. And if you think about it, almost all those pretty faces are probably mostly fuckboys. I mean, like, how can you go from one woman to another, 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 and then say you in love, but you keep going after another person, and when you're with them, you also cheat on them with other people. So how can you say you're in love with them if you're a fuckboy? Most of those famous rich ass motherfuckers like Ryan Reynolds and fucking Chris Pratt and all the pretty ass faces, you might think they're loyal, but they're really not. I know it's not love. I'm just saying because, dude, I realized something about those people, man. They all keep saying, you all don't know us. Here's the thing I know who they are. They all used to be just like me. And what's funny is I knew they all were like me at one point because some of them were ugly as fuck when they were younger, dude. Like, if you actually think about it, most of those people were not as good looking until now. They were actually ugly. They had ugly bodies. They were fat. They were losers, just like me. And no woman ever paid a fucking attention to them until they became rich, famous, and popular. Then they changed themselves and they lost their weight and they got in shape and then they got good looking. Right? If you actually look at it, they all look different when they were younger to now. So they were just like me, a loser. No female would ever give them a chance. And no female would still give me a chance because I'm still a loser. I'm not rich or famous yet. I mean, I'm getting popular on TikTok, but I'm still not fucking rich. I'm still not famous. Like I said, to be rich and famous, you have to have everybody see you, not just a very few people. So when I realized something, I was fucking right from the beginning, dude. They're all fuckboys now because they don't trust people, and they also know a lot of those women are probably not loyal. Because here's the thing about this industry, dude. You really don't know who's loyal and who's not. And most people that's also not in the industry, they're also the same way, fake and unloyal too. You will never find a real person after that much anymore. Why? Because everybody wants to be fake. Nobody wants to be real. There's a very few people out there that's real. There's a very few people out there that actually knows what real love is. But you would never really find them because most people are actually fake as fuck. Everybody wants to be like someone else, or they want to be really popular, or they want to be cool. So they try to be cool with other people that is cool And then they do the same thing and try to make fun of people who ain't cool. So when it comes down to it, everyone wants to be fake. Not everybody wants to be real. There is very few people out there that is real. Like I said, there's a very few people out there that's loyal and not unloyal. There's a very few people out there that actually ain't for the money. They're actually for love. Some of them actually stay in their own fucking generation, and they don't actually go for younger or older people at all. Those are the people I respect. You want to know why? Because they're real and they know the truth about everybody else who's fake. They're just like me. They woke the fuck up too. And everyone hates me for talking shit about these people, but here's the thing, guys. It's not really me talking shit about them. I still love their acting. I still love the movies. I still love the shit that they're in, what they do. But I just don't respect their personal lives at all. Because they are the fakest motherfuckers on earth when it comes to that. Everything else is true, except for that. But look, if fucking Jason Momoa and his wife were divorcing each other this year, and they're both young, one's younger than the other one, what makes you think these young ass women who's actually engaged to these older dudes will not break up with them or cheat on these men with other men? And how long do you think those men would stay with them and break up with them to find another female that's older than them? You'll never know because, like I said, it's the industry that they're in. Whether they're married or not, it doesn't mean shit because in reality, they're still unloyal piece of craps. Whether they're married or not. I mean, think about it. How many people that were married actually cheated on each other still that were famous? Most of them did. So if they can be married and still cheat on each other, like Beyonce and Jay-Z, that would mean that the whole industry is just same damn thing. Fake as fuck. They're all the same. The only thing is some of them actually are good at hiding it. Like Mr. Beast is good at hiding it by giving people money. But here's the thing, you know why he's actually giving people money? It's not because, well, he does care about them, but it's also because he doesn't want to pay taxes. Yeah, you didn't know that, did you? That's why Mr. Beast makes those videos. And some of those videos are actually fake, and you can definitely tell. Some are real, but some are fake. You can definitely tell how they act, how they say. It's like it doesn't feel real. It just feels not authentic. You know what I mean? So, and people called him out for making fake videos. David Dobrik, another person who's fake. Like I said, man, people can make it look real by pretending to care. The thing is, there's so many people that can do that, you know? Even people that ain't famous. There's people out there that's not famous that do the same thing. They pretend to care about people, but they really don't. Like I said, guys, there's a lot of fake people out there that you will never see because everyone who's fake acts real. But most of them are fake, but they will never admit it because, like I said, they're acting like they're real, so no one sees the real them. So, reality. Who can you tell who's actually loyal, who's not loyal, who's actually with you, and who's down there not with you? You know what I mean? You never know until they turn their back on you in a heartbeat. Whether you like this or not, I don't care. I don't care if you guys think this is negative, but this is the damn truth. I'm sorry. But every single time I hear a fucking older dude with a younger woman or a younger man with an older woman supposed to be in love, it's not love. I'm sorry, but I can see right through the young fucking people's fucking fake ass feelings for these older dudes and older females. I can see right through them all. The younger women, and the younger men. They're all just the same. They pretend to love them so they can get so close to them. Then once they get married to them, most of the time they will try to take the money from them. And it's horrible because all these older people actually let that shit happen. Because older men and women out there don't know what my generation's all about. It's easy to see right through it all. Some people just don't want to see it because they really want love so bad that they really think someone my age actually really loves them. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, like I said, do most of you guys have kids with these younger people? Probably not. You want to know why? Because most of those younger people might have kids with younger people and they're pretending that kid's actually yours. But reality, that's probably not even your real kid neither. And if they don't look like you and don't look like you when they're older, that means that kid is not your kid. That means she was cheating on you the whole damn time and you just believe that that kid was yours. Because you're a stupid idiot, like I said, that actually falls for a young woman that's faking the whole thing. Same with the young older women with younger men. It's kind of fucking funny to watch. At the same time, it's sad because most of those older men and women actually have kids that is actually close to the same fucking age as the person that they're fucking dating. And it's kind of creepy, but messed up at the same time. And they're paying attention to that person way more than their own fucking real kids. And that's messed up. To me, that's disgusting. That's just disgusting. Like, you're gonna pay attention to those women and those men who are actually using you for your money way more than your own fucking kids who don't, that actually do love you, but then they get creeped out seeing you date someone close to their age, so they fucking leave your ass and say they don't want nothing to do with you because you're fucking creepy or a fucking groomer, whichever one comes first. Because sometimes I feel like most of those fucking actors and actresses are actually groomers. Same with the Hollywood in general. They're all fucking groomers because all those people at one point were teenagers and they all met these people while they were grown ass men and women. That's creepy. Yes, I'm gonna call out Hollywood. They're all fucking groomers, dude. Leonardo DiCaprio, a groomer. Fucking Johnny Depp, probably same thing. Fucking Tom Cruise. The list goes on. They're all fucking groomers. Cause why the fuck someone who's around my age, they met you when they were fucking kids, and all of a sudden they're grow into grown ass men and women. They're around my age or younger, and now you're dating them. That's strange. You were waiting for them to actually turn 18 so you can try to get with them. And that is where I call it fucking grooming. That's gross. The pedophiles, let's just admit it. Hollywood has way more fucking pedophiles than you can ever imagine. And they won't admit it because, well, like I said, these people call it love because how hot they are. Yes, we get it. Josh Duhamel's hot, but that's still creepy. Oh, okay, yes. George Clooney used to be a hot dude. Who cares? Still gross. Fucking Mel Gibson, same thing. Still gross. And you guys still think it's cute. But it's not cute. That is fucking gross and disgusting, and you all know it. But you just don't want to call anybody out. Jake Gyllenhaal, okay, yes, he's a hot dude, but still fucking gross. Tobey Maguire, same thing. I can say about anybody who's in their fucking 30s, 40s, 50s who met these people while they were like teenagers and kids. That's creepy, and I have nothing to say about it. That is grooming. Whether you want to call it not grooming or not, I don't care. That is what it's called. Those directors and producers, same thing. Most of them are groomers. It's kind of fucking disgusting that Hollywood's like that. And we're letting this shit happen and accepting it. Like, it's okay. Nah, it's not okay. It's disgusting. And top it off, why you guys think it's cute, I know why my generation goes for them though. Because we're paying them back for being groomers. You know what we do? Like I said, my generation uses them for the money and the fucking shit. Whether you don't want to believe that or not, I don't care. It's the truth. Nothing but the truth. I'm going to end the video right here. Because, yeah.